राधा रानी की। ध्यानमूलं गुरोर्मूर्तिः पूजामूलं गुरोर्पदम् मन्त्रमूलं गुरोर्वाक्यम् भक्तिमूलं गुरोर्कृपा। वन्दे वृन्दावनानन्दाम् वन्दे वृन्दावनानन्दाम् राधिकां परमेश्वरीं गोपिकां परमां शुद्धां ह्लादिनीं शक्तिरूपिणीम्। अहो चित्रमहो चित्रं वन्दे तत्प्रेमबन्धनं यद्बद्धं मुक्तिदं मुक्तम् ब्रह्मक्रीडाभृगीकृतम् यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्वंह देवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। Dear devotees, today we're singing a pad from Prem Ras Madira, Shree Radha Madhuri, pad number 2. You can turn it down a bit. The Leela that we had today was about focusing in Roop Dhyan, and of course we always try to find ways to get our mind more engaged in doing Roop Dhyan. This Pad Kirtan gives us a special view of Radharani. So we'll sing this and discuss Radha's decorations today. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. a gopi is saying to her Sakhi, "Oh, my friend, look at the amazing, the unique decorations, the unique ornamentation that Radharani is wearing today." So we'll start this pad and see what is amazing about Radha's appearance today. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
We were also hearing today about the oneness between Radha and Krishna. Sometimes we get to hear a pad where Shri Krishna is dressed as a gopi, and Shri Maharaj describes the amazing beauty of Shri Krishna's appearance when he's dressed in that female form. Well, there's also a leela that happens sometimes when Radharani dresses as Shri Krishna. When we see Radha in the form of Shri Krishna, then we truly understand the oneness between Radha and Krishna. But even Radha as Krishna is something even more special. So here, Jagadguru Shree Kripalu Ji Maharaj, in the words of this gopi, is explaining Anga Tribhang. So the gopi is telling her friend, have you seen? Lakhu means look. Oh, look, my friend. Ali is what she would say to a female friend. Lali is Lali, Radha. Look at her shringar today. Look at the way that she's dressed up. It's amazing. First of all, Anga Tribhang. Tribhang means like Tribhangi Lal. Krishna means bent in three places. Ang means the parts of her body. So at the ankle, at the waist, and at the neck, she's standing just like Shri Krishna does in that style, with the neck at a certain angle, the waist bent out, and then the ankles bent. She's standing in that style as Shri Krishna does. And Rang Anang Nihar. Anang means Kamdev. That's one of his names because at one point Shivji had burnt him. He tried to disturb Shivji's devotion one time, and Shivji opened his third eye and his whole body just turned to ash. So he got a new nickname, Anang. Anang means nobody. So Rang means today this Anang, this Kamdev, he's looking in astonishment at Shri Krishna's complexion. He's saying, today Shri Krishna is not blue complexion, today he's golden complexion. So this whole Pad Kirtan, Shri Maharaj Ji describes the golden body, complexion, and all the ornaments of Radharani that was so amazing that it even astonished Kamdev. So we'll also now get a glimpse of this divine darshan of Radharani. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ang Tribhang Dhang Nand Nandan,
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 Ali Lakhu Rang Anang Nihar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Rang Anang Nihar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Rang Anang Nihar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
In this pad, we get to see one of the literary devices that Shri Maharaj Ji employs. I don't know how to write poetry. We were seeing a video the other night of Shri Maharaj Ji explaining one of the aspects of poetry is getting the meter correct, the beats correct, right? That if it's a long vowel, it has a value of 2 beats. If it's a short vowel, it has a value of 1 beat, and you have to have the right number of beats in each line. So to add beauty to the poetry, someone as great at it as Shri Maharaj Ji will sometimes employ the technique of using words that sound the same or repeat the same syllable, even though the words are different or have different meaning, and it gives a liveliness and a beauty to the writing. So here, Maharaj Ji, he's using the word suvarana. So this is a way of writing swarna. Swarna means gold. Suvarana varana, the second word varana means the complexion. So golden complexion. Suvarana varana gauratanu suvarana. And so the first suvarana is for swarna. And the second suvarana is su, like amazing, beautiful, good. So suvarana, a beautiful complexion. Maharaji, or this gopi, is describing, okay, now look, my friend, look at Radharani's beautiful body, her gaur complexioned, her fair complexion body has just a beautiful glow to it, and suvarana varana, it is golden complexion. One example that Sri Maharaj has given is the champa flower. You can Google image search it if you've never seen one. It's a beautiful white flower with a golden hue to it in the middle. So although it's only a material example, but as far as material things goes, it's a beautiful flower to behold. And given the limitations of this material world, it's a nice example that we can give to help us form that image of Radharani's beautiful complexion, even though we know that her complexion is Anand complexion. It is Prem complexion. It is not made of material elements like our bodies are, like our skin is. It's not that type of complexion. But we can't imagine or understand divine things. Therefore, saints give material examples, because at this point we just need to do Roop Dhyan of Radha's form with Bhagavad Bhavana. Bhagavad Bhavana means whatever is our best imagination of Radharani's form, her face, her fair complexion, golden-hued body. Just do our best to imagine and feel that this is real Radharani. That's Bhagavad Bhavana, that Radharani is omnipresent. So she's also in this form that I'm making in my mind. This Manomai Murti is also pervaded by Radharani. Shaili Darumai Lauhi. There are some different types of murti described in the Bhagavatam. Shaili, made out of stone. Darumai, made out of wood. Lauhi, made out of any kind of metal or different combinations of metals. Lepya, lekhya, chasaikati, also made out of clay, like Ganeshji that we make during Ganesh Chaturthi time. Lekhya, paintings or drawings. Saikati, made out of sand. Manimai, made out of jewel. And most importantly, Manomai. मन में जो मूर्ति हम बनाते हैं वो भी एक मूर्ति होती है. So that murti, or that form of Radha that we make in our mind, it has value for the same reason that the murti in the shrine has value. That we don't feel this is a material thing that we're admiring the beauty of. No, we're perceiving Radha, real Radha, in the murti. Similarly, or exactly the same way, we do this with the form we create in our mind. So that creation initially starts as our creation and then becomes real, because real Radha pervades our imagined form. This is called Roop Dhyan, and this is why Roop Dhyan gives a divine result. Even though our mind is Mayak, so our imagination would be Mayak, but Radha pervades even Mayak things. Therefore, if we imbue our Mayak imagination with Bhagavad Bhavana, we get the Bhagavad Phal. We get the divine outcome of our so-called imagination. Our imagination doesn't remain a mere imagination anymore. It becomes real Radha. Radha is all-knowing and gracious. So if she sees that someone is forming this image of me with faithful feelings that this is the real me, she graces that devotee for their sincere effort. So in this pad, Sri Maharaj is describing this vision of Radharani for us to meditate upon. And the gopi who's describing it says that this amazing complexion of Radha, this golden fair complexion, Neela Varana Harivar. Although Shri Krishna's bluish complexion is beyond compare, beyond imagination, it's the best complexion in the whole world, and yet that could be sacrificed. Shri Krishna's blue complexion, his beautiful blue complexion, could be sacrificed on Radha's complexion. This is how this gopi is expressing herself. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Suvaran Varan Gaur Tanu Suvaran,
Suvaran Varan Gaur Tanu Suvaran,
Suvaran Varan Gaur Tanu Suvaran,
Suvaran Varan Gaur Tanu Suvaran.
Ali Lakhu Neela Varan Harivar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Neela Varan Harivar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Neela Varan Harivar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Neela Varan Harivar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Shri Maharaj Ji has described a meditation in his Radha Govinda Geet where we see the form of Shri Krishna, and out of Shri Krishna's form emerges Shri Radha, and we see both together, and Radha merges back into Shri Krishna, and again Radha comes out, and then Shri Krishna merges into Radha, and only Radha remains, and then Shri Krishna emerges from Radha. It's a beautiful way of visualizing the oneness of Radha and Krishna. Here we get to see Radharani in the form of Shri Krishna, but exceeding Shri Krishna's beauty in every way. Suvarana Varana Tilaka Bhala Suvarana, Suvarana Khauri Samar. So on Radha's beautiful, fair complexion, forehead, which already has a golden hue, she's applied this type of paste that we always see Shri Maharaji with. And if you look in the shrine, you can see Shri Krishna also has this paste. And on that, a golden colored tilak. When we do this, our own Roop Dhyan, it becomes easy to have Shri Maharaji, Radha Rani, Shri Krishna, have them all in our mind like this. And not only having Radha and Krishna merging and emerging from each other, but also Shri Maharaji. Of any age, young Shri Maharaji, older Shri Maharaji, whatever is easiest for you to visualize. Some people sweetly wonder or innocently wonder. Sometimes they come almost with a question like they're having some difficulty. that I'm having difficulty visualizing Radha Krishna, but I find it very easy to visualize Maharaji. What should I do? Well, that's great. You have no situation to solve. Your Roop Dhyan is perfect because Roop Dhyan of the Guru is the topmost Roop Dhyan. If you keep Guru in your heart, Radha Krishna will come automatically. Radha Krishna will come running, desiring to serve you if you keep the divine Guru in your heart. So whatever works according to your sanskars, according to the mood you're in or the pad that we're singing, you can visualize Radha, Krishna, Maharaji, any combination of the two, all three, whatever works for you. But I would say we should practice, we should keep it in mind that we do want to develop the Roop Dhyan of Guru, for sure. If that doesn't come naturally to us, then that's something we can, without stressing our mind out, but just keep it in our thinking that whenever we get a chance, we can practice. We can try adding in the Roop Dhyan of Shree Maharaji and develop that attachment to his divine form. That will help us a lot. So here in this next line, we'll visualize Radharani's divine forehead with the paste and the tilak. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Suvaran varan tilak bhal suvaran,
Suvaran varan tilak bhal suvaran,
Suvaran varan tilak bhal suvaran,
Suvaran varan tilak bhal suvaran.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran khari samvar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Suvaran khari savar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran khari samvar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Suvaran khari savar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
There are a couple of other pads where Sri Radha has dressed up in this form, and in a couple of those she even goes to Shri Krishna dressed in this form, and then his mind is unable to process what he's seeing. That there's either he thinks, it's like a gori gwal, a fair complexion new gwal bal who's come, but he's fascinated by the beauty, and then Radha just comes and says, hey, should we go play? Like a Gwalbal would say. And Kanha just follows behind, like completely infatuated. So today we don't get to hear about what happened after Radharani dressed up as Shri Krishna, but we can imagine any Leela we want. The Leelas of Radha Krishna are infinite. Whatever is described in any Puran or by Gargacharya or by any Rasik saint or by Shree Kripalu Ji Maharaj is just a few. Even if it's in the thousands or hundreds of thousands of Leelas, it's still just a drop in the ocean of the number of Leelas of Radha Krishna. So whatever we can imagine, that Leela must have already happened. So when we're doing any Roop Dhyan, we can think of a Leela that's been described, and we can also make up our own Leelas with Radha and Krishna. So here, Suvarana Varana Pitapat, Radha, everything about her is golden today. She's wearing the pitambar, just like Shri Krishna wears the saffron-colored shawl over his shoulders. Radharani is wearing the same thing. And Suvarana Kachani Dhar, the Kachani, the waistband that Shri Krishna ties up with a stylish knot on one side, that is also golden today, that Radharani is wearing. Suvarana Mukutta, of course, the crown is golden as well. Lakuti Var Suvarana, the best lakuti, the staff for herding the cows that Shri Krishna has. Radharani has the golden staff as well. And Suvarana Har. She's wearing many types of golden necklaces. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Suvarana Varana Pita Pat Suvarana.
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 Ali Lakhu Suvarana Kachani Dhar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvarana Kachani Dhar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvarana Kachani Dhar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvarana Kachani Dhar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvarana Kachani Dhar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvarana Kachani Dhar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvarana हरि संवार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु सुवरण खोरी सवार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु नील वरन हरिवार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु नीलवरण हरिवार हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु रंग अनंग निहार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु रंग अनंग निहार हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
सुवरन वरन सुवरन मुकुट लकुटी वर सुवरन
सुवरण मुकुट लकुटी वर सुवरण
सुवरन मुकुट लकुटी वर सुवरन
सुवरण मुकुट लकुटी वर सुवरण
सुवरन मुकुट लकुटी वर सुवरन
सुवरण मुकुट लकुटी वर सुवरण
अली लखु सुवरन सुवरन हार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु सुवरण सुवरण हार हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु सुवरन सुवरन हार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु सुवरण सुवरण हार हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु सुवरन सुवरन हार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु सुवरण सुवरण हार हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार अली लखु आजू लली सिंगार
हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार हरि लखु आजू लली सिंगार
Our golden Roop Dhyan continues with Radharani's ear pendants. The kundal are also superb gold embedded with tiny jewels, diamonds, emeralds, rubies, sapphires. The nupur as well, her anklet that beautifies her lower ankle and the top of her foot, that's also superior, golden, shiny, but not the shine that blinds you like a light shining in your face, a shine like a heart-catching shine that draws you in. So her nupur, her kundal, suvarana pagari jhavar, even her lotus foot, Shree Maharaji, or this gopi, is describing that her foot itself has a golden hue, a golden shine or complexion. So on top of Radharani's golden divine charan, there's the golden anklet. So that's something very specific that you can do Roop Dhyan of. We're told to do Roop Dhyan of Guru's charan, Radha's charan, Shri Krishna's charan. These details we should take advantage of. Maharaji is not just writing something to fill lines. He is giving us these details that these satsangis, these devotees, they can take this and they can really focus on these details and engross their mind in imagining what is that charan of Radharani like. What are the details? Oh, it has a golden glow, and on top of that there's a golden nupur, the golden anklet, which also jingles when she moves or walks, and that anklet itself is embedded with tiny jewels. So we can do this very specific Roop Dhyan, and when we take Shri Maharaji's grace in this way, our Roop Dhyan becomes much easier. It doesn't have to be a struggle. We can take this specific thing, focus our mind on that, and then the mind gets attached to Radharani in this way. So let us do Roop Dhyan of Radharani's divine charan. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Suvaran kundal suvaran nupur,
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 Ali Lakhu suvaran pagari jhavar, Ali Lakhu suvaran pagari jhavar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu suvaran pagari jhavar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu suvaran pagari jhavar, Ali Lakhu Aju Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Pagare Jawar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Pagari Jawar. Ali Lakhu Suvaran Pagari Jawar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Pagare Jawar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Pagari Jawar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Pagare Jawar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Two more specific things that we can do Rup Dhyan on in the next line. One is the kankan, the bangles, golden bangles Radharani is wearing. So many types of bangles on each wrist. And the kinkini. The kinkini is also very intricately designed, the golden waistband that also jingles when Radha moves. Shri Krishna also wears kinkini. So Radha is dressed as Shri Krishna today, but he also wears the kinkini. So this beautiful golden intricately designed kinkini is on Radha's thin waist. Suvarana chavi chavidar. Radha's whole appearance, her whole body is the abode of beauty. Is, you can say, beauty personified. Even Mahavishnu, who is Satchit Anand personified, Kamdev, if he sees one hair from Mahavishnu's head, he'll faint. Such is the divine beauty of Shri Krishna's almighty form. In that form, there's no madhurya revealed externally. There's no lovingness. But the divine beauty is divine beauty. Divine bliss personified. What would be the beauty of God's divine form? Happiness personified, beauty personified. That is Mahavishnu. Now imagine that same Mahavishnu is Krishna. Krishna himself is Mahavishnu. But when Shri Krishna is in his form as Krishna, he's revealing that lovingness. So the loving beauty is so much more heart enticing that can't be explained or imagined when it's the same personality, Krishna as Vishnu or Krishna as Krishna. Why is Krishna more beautiful? Why do Brahma, Shankar, and Vishnu himself lose their heart when they see Krishna? Something extra special about the loving beauty. It's not just beautiful, it's lovingly beautiful. and the same Krishna loses his heart to Radharani, then what could be the extent of Radha's beauty? And then the vichitra chavi of Radha dressed in the male form as Shri Krishna is unimaginable. So this gopi is just saying, Suvarana chavi chavidar. This form of Radha is just the complete expression of chavi. Chavi means both the form or the face, and it also means beauty. So this form of Radha is just the total expression of beauty. So let us try to do Roop Dhyan on this. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Suvaran Kankan Suvaran Kinkini,
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 Ali Lakhu Suvaran Chavi Chavidar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Chavi Chavidar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Chavi Chavidar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Chavi Chavidar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Chavi Chavidar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Chavi Chavidar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
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 Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar,
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar, Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
After describing this whole complexion of Radharani and all of her golden decorations, the gopi, Shri Kripalu Ji Maharaj says, in the words of this gopi who's describing the scene, that there's one more thing. Suvaran Varan Kripalu Haran Man. Just the beauty of Radha's body, her complexion, the dress, the ornamentation, the whole shringar, that in itself has stolen my mind. Haran man. My man has been stolen. But it's almost like it's not even fair now. If you're trying to resist, that wahi kam tha kya? In addition to that, she's smiling. So no one has a chance in front of Radharani and her muskan. So mridu means sweet, soft. Mridu musakani balihar. There's nothing more that can be said. Just balihar on Radharani's sweet golden smile. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Suvaran Varan Kripalu Haran Man.
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 Ali Lakhu Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali
Balihar.
Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Mridu Muskani Balihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Chavi Chavidar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Suvaran Chavi Chavidar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Neelavaran Harivar. Ali Lakhu Neelavaran Harivar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Neelavarana Harivar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Rang Anang Nihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Rang Rang Nihar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
O Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
O Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar. Ali Lakhu Aju Lali Singar.
बोलो राधा रानी की, श्रीमत सद्गुरु सरकार की. Now we'll be continuing with a special video for those who may be joining our intensives for the first time. At this time each day, most days we get to watch a special video of Sri Maharaj Ji. Sometimes these videos show some footage where Sri Maharaj Ji is being more informal. So he's interacting with devotees in a more personal way. And this gives us a closer feeling with Sri Maharaj Ji, to see these interactions and know that he was not only a formal Jagadguru, but also, and more importantly, mostly, our own Maharaj Ji. So that's the reason that we show these videos.